Today, back 40, we're going to put a new key switch in the old 97 Chevy down there. We're going to try, anyway, and see maybe if we can get her to start. Wish us luck. Welcome to Back 40 Auto Works. My name's Jeremy. My friends call me Styles. I don't know why, but they do. Anyway, this is a channel about me messing around with old cars with very little money and less knowledge than most people and seeing what I can come up with. Anyway, one of the projects we have that we just got is a 97 Chevy 2500 series pickup. And one of the things it needs, among many things, is a new key switch, which we picked up at the local parts store. Switch and cylinder and key. Now, I've never changed one of these before, but I'm going to attempt to change it myself. Problem we have is the key in the truck will go in the ignition, but it won't turn in the... And that, they tell me, is because of this little piece right here that you see on the cylinder. When you pull your key out, it drops. Sorry, this one messed up. But anyway, it's this one here. You pull your key out, it drops. As you can see, it is up a little bit. The key goes in. That is lowered. Now, mine won't turn. You have to turn to take it out. So I'm told. So there is a trick you can do. I saw on another YouTube video, because like all of you, I watch YouTube to learn things myself, where you can use a chisel with very, very light pressure and shake that enough that to get these springs in here moving and drop that. Anyway, we're going to see what happens. If we can get the key switch changed successfully, we'll see if she starts. Just getting the switch changed, though, will be a big win for me. For those of you that care and that are interested, we have 4 new hens here that are ready to go out into the pen here at some point. We lost the 4 we hatched. These 4 are... The girls call them Easter eggers. 2 will lay blue eggs and 2 will lay green eggs. So we're excited to see how that works. You can only see 2 of them now. I've had to board this old pen in so much the raccoons couldn't get in that there's not a whole lot to see. But there they are. Alright, so as I said, the key won't turn. It'll go in and out barely, but it won't. And I know that one of these keys is the key for the truck because it would unlock the passenger door. But I'm hoping that my problem is just an ignition cylinder. There also was another key I found in here. It kind of does the same thing. It doesn't want to turn either. But we're going to see what we can do. There's a couple of Torx bits I got to use to take this steering shroud off. From what I see, this one does not have a tilt wheel, so I don't know if that's going to help us or hurt us. We're going to find out. Apparently it's a T25. I don't know if I have a T25. I will probably be walking back and forth to the shop a few times. Several times. I'll try 20 and see what happens. But that's usually the way things go. That's pretty normal. Let's see what goes on here. Alright, I shall return. I'll take that with me. Alright. Back in action, hopefully. Hopefully I won't lose those. Now, supposed to be some hooks there. Oops. you had to know I was probably going to break something. But did I break it? Well, nope. I think we got it now. Years of old coffee and oil, yummy. Actually, that might be the. That might just be the break or the rust check I sprayed on that. One piece is off. Now, these little fellas, I don't know if I have. These are like some kind of inverted torque, and I don't know if I have anything that'll take them. Huh, they might. We might be okay. Maybe. Maybe. Nope, that fella goes there. Brand new socket set. I'll probably lose something before the day's over. I'm good at that. I can seem to get them out, but I'll bet money on what we get them back in. I should say I have a sneaking suspicion that none of this is going to go back together near as easy as it's coming apart. But that's old car life. Oh, well, it looks like I got that out of there somewhere. I just don't see it. All right, so one thing we have to do, turn up around there. Huh, I didn't bring that flat screwdriver with me. Nope, something broke. I think we just busted our hazard switch. We're not doing well. All right. So that. Should not come off. Make things a bit easier. Maybe it will. Nope. We can't because too many flat screwdriver. Yeah, we can get that out from there. I can't even turn the wheel because the switch is locked up, so the column is locked up, so the gear shift is locked up, so I'm not sure how well this is going to go. Back in a minute. Back again. So we've only been at this 20 minutes. We've already lost one bolt and broken the hazard switch. Because any information I've seen is about these things with a till column, and mine is not. So it's looking like maybe my steering wheel has to come off. But again, it won't move enough for that to happen. So we're going to have to try and maybe put this fella back down in place. Enough that maybe we can. Got to get a screwdriver in there and to release the pins for the airbag. I do have one. Now, as I said, I hate breaking things. but I'd rather break a $2 plastic piece than whole column and shift mechanism. So we'll see what we can do here. Less than ideal repair. There's millions of these trucks, so I can find that piece somewhere, I hope. Here goes nothing. Something I really shouldn't do, but if I can get that piece out of there, that'll be a big help. Big help. Especially since I've already busted my 4-way flasher switch. We don't want to do that again. Alright, there. Sorry, folks. Don't like breaking stuff, but sometimes. Alright, so now, as you can see, this is where I'm at. So, I need to turn this to get it out, but I cannot. I did find the proper key that goes all the way in, so I'm going to try tapping this on this with perhaps a piece of steel, maybe, I guess, it back end of a ratchet, and try and turn this at the same time. I don't know if it's going to work at all. Alright, so one of the things that's supposed to work, which I saw online, take an air chisel and turn it all the way down, which mine is, but it doesn't seem to. And just go on here, and the vibration of the chisel is supposed to move the springs around enough to maybe drop that thing to enough to turn the column. So we'll see what happens. Let's see here. Ooh, broke my key almost. There we go. Alright, let's see here. I don't want to touch the key with it. That'll either keep her from slipping off or break it. Either one could be considered a win at this point. Alright, here we go again. Something let go. Steering wheel moved. Still not the ignition switch. Alright, we're getting closer though. Well, guess that wasn't the answer. Pieces are falling off. I think we're going to be down to just drilling that fella out. Pieces are busting off. That chisel thing didn't work. I really didn't expect it would. But I saw it, I figured I'd try it. Anyway, I guess we'll go get the drill. That was not a good thing to try. Where can I get it? Alright, guess we're going to try a drill. I've never done this before. Hopefully we don't do too much more damage. up the big drill. Had to run a couple 100 feet of cord. Didn't think I had that much, but I had just enough. This one's got more power, and as long as I can hang on to it, it should be able to do the job. Hopefully even with a lousy bit. I think we're in for a trip to town. Get a good steel drill bit because I don't have anything here that's going to work. I've been fighting with this most of the day. If this cylinder hadn't been busted, this would have been a 20-minute job, maybe. So they say. I got 4 hours into it now. Because I don't know what I'm doing and I got a locked up cylinder. But we'll figure something out. Alright, so make a little more headway. I found these end mill bits. Remember those? Use them to oblong the holes in the flywheel for the 5-3 swap for the Buick. Yeah, they're just chewing that up like nothing. All right, we've definitely got that pretty well drilled through, and I think it was moving. We might be getting closer. My channel locks there, because I should have them here. There they are. Yep, there she went. Now, find my pick here somewhere. If I can find the right pick, I can use that pick. I just gotta figure out how to do this now that it's moving. There it is. Yeehaw. Now, where's the new fella? We got a key! That only took me half the day. Now, it's late, but we're going to hook the booster back up and see if it doesn't. At least now we have a key. That's fantastic. Back shortly. All right. Some things seem to be going well, some things do not, but I'm just blown away that worked. See if we can get any kind of a life out of her. Here we go. Life. Got a buzzer. Radio works. Or tries. I think I heard the pump. May not be quite. I heard fuel. I smell fuel. We may have a leak. I'm going to tighten my connections up and try her again. I just want to see. All right, we tightened up the connections. See, we want to see if that helps. It may not. Booster packs still may not be enough. Maybe the starter's right. We'll see. It's definitely kicking over more. We may need a starter. Might be locked up too. It shouldn't be. Maybe we'll put something on the crank. Anyway, we'll try that another day. I'm thrilled that the key works. That's a win. We're moving in the right direction. All right, so that ended up being a bigger job than I expected, but that happens. As I've said many times, working on old rigs like this, something's supposed to be 10, 15, 20-minute job or even an hour job can turn into an all-day thing, and it did. As it turned out, you saw, key switch locked up, couldn't move the wheel, so I couldn't take the steering wheel off. Couldn't move the gear shift because everything was locked up. I don't have a tilt column. Most of the videos I saw for changing these switches, tilt column is a big help. Can move things up and out of the way. If I hadn't been able to turn the steering wheel where I needed to, I would have been able to push the tabs in the back and let the airbag go, pull the steering wheel off. As it stands, I done it the best way I could. I had to cut off a piece of shroud on the top, as you saw. Now I hate doing that. I hate destroying anything on purpose. I came from a low-income household, so things get broke, they don't get replaced. So that hurts, especially on an old rig like that. But it's a $10 or $12 piece at the wrecking yard. I can find that. And now there's a new key switch in it. So that worked well. It turns over. There's life. Everything lights up. I can smell fuel. It's probably on the ground. But hey, everything's working. And I suspect the reason it won't start more than anything is a tired starter and not enough battery power. Now the transmission is locked up, I think. So I don't know if that's holding the engine locked up. I don't think it can. It's only been off the road since about 18, so 6 years. Maybe engine shouldn't be locked up at that. I don't think so. Now, if you're ever doing that, drilling out the key cylinder, I recommend picking up a package of these end mill bits. They chewed that ignition cylinder up like nothing. That was after going to the store and getting some titanium drill bits, which done nothing. That stainless plate on the front of the cylinder, they just couldn't break through. However, so if you got to do that, get yourself a set of those. I got those on, somewhere online. I think it starts with A. Anyway, and I think it was $40 for the whole set. That's the set I used to oblong the holes in the flywheel for the 5.3 Buick swap, which I've got to get back at. We're not doing any more to that truck anytime soon. I just wanted that key switch in place. To me, it was a huge obstacle to be straightened out before anything else happens to it. At least now she's got a working key. So next plan is maybe do a couple more days in the Hudson and get it out of here, which I know I said that's been going on for quite a while. I haven't got back at it. Actually, we got to get a quick body job done on that wagon. Winter's coming. And she ain't going to like another one the way she is. So that's got to happen. Then the Hudson and Buick have to swap places, because I've got till prom next year to get her going. So I still have half a brake job, some holes to fill, maybe some paint, and I know less to fire up. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Please like and subscribe.